today we are on another brand new job. Now this is a rake out and a repointing job of a property that was built in the 60s. Typically the lifespan of mortar on a property is between 50 to 60 years, depending on where the property is based, pollution, whether or not it's lime mortar or cement based mortar, and the amount of weather that is actually hitting the property over the years. So this particular property based in Sheffield is actually right at the top of a hill, along with all the other properties around here. So it's not had the protection that the houses in the lower valley actually get. So this has actually had a lot of weathering over, what would you say, 70 years? Yeah, so over 70 years it's had a lot of weathering since this house was built. Another reason it's important to repoint houses is just because of water ingress. When your mortar starts cracking, it can easily let mortar in behind the cavity. So if you just pop here, mate, you can just see how the holes and voids are now starting to form. Raking out the old joints and putting in new mortar, whether that be lime based or cement based, is really important. Whether or not a property has been built with lime or cement, it's quite easy to figure out. There's two main ways. One is a chemical test. You can just do it with white vinegar. You put some of the mortar into the vinegar, you give it a little shake. If it reacts, then it's lime. If it doesn't react so much, it's probably cement. The second and even easier way is just scratching the wall with a fingernail. If you can scratch it and it comes off really easy, then it's most likely going to be lime, because lime's a much softer material. Whereas if it's scratched and it's actually really hard, then it's more likely going to be cement. So today we're pulling out all of the old mortar joints on this property, which is semi-detached. We're using a nice little dust shroud. In all fairness, this is only from Amazon, isn't it? And it was, yeah, it's not been too bad. These were about £25. It's an M-class extractor which we've attached to that, so we're really reducing how much dust we're producing, which is quite nice. Just before we got started, which was last Saturday, Jake and I just went round, took a load of photos of where all the cables were, and they're going to have to go back because most of the time on houses all the cables are kind of clipped in with these little black clips. So we've taken photos of that, and also just to make things a little bit easier, we're taking things like downspouts and things like that out of our way. The only thing we're going to be leaving on this property while we actually do the rake out is the main 4-inch waste pipes, for the simple reason that the people work from home here and I really don't fancy disconnecting them so they can't use the toilets. What we'll do, we'll go around with a multi-tool and an SDS drill to get the little bits and bats we just can't get with the bigger grinders. So right now we're going to make some dust, make some noise and get stuck in for the day.
Two fingers in that.
Classic two-finger there.
I'm tired of running after without knowing what I'm chasing. Don't wanna be a lonely man. Gotta get out of this dangerous land. Stop shaking.
Drop down to the last lift, or the bottom lift right now. The building's proper elevated, so we have got another full lift to do below us, but we're making really nice progress. Some of the blades we are using are these ones right here. Now I found that if you actually spend a bit more money on your blades, they last significantly longer. I've got these from Screwfix for about £14. And so far we've done the entire property, bar this lift and the next, and the blade's still in really, really nice condition. Something else on this job, what we're noticing a lot of, is really, really big perts and really, really big bed joints. So something we're doing is just kind of running the grinder along, but also holding it at a slight angle, and then that allows it to hit the top joint and also the bottom joint. So rather than hold it straight on, giving it a slight twist, that's over exaggerated, and running it along works really well. And something else quite nice about this is this little marker here, so at least you know when you're running on your bed joint or perp joint, as long as you follow this little black thing there, you're going to be all good. Just really quickly to talk about is the M-class extractors. Now this is probably one of the first times I've used a proper extractor. A lot of the times I just blag it and make a lot of doors. But because we are now a lot more professional, we're using one of these. Now I just rented it because to buy one of these it's about £700 to £800. We've rented both of these extractors for £30 a week, which is extremely cheap. So I don't even think I'm ever going to buy one. Just keep on renting them. That's so much. What's yours like? Ooh, both the same. Yeah. Same. Right, we'll empty these. Hey, that's so good though, isn't it? So much better.
Right, we're in action.
You're like Mary. Yeah, go on. Oh, you're filming?
Filming now.
Oh my God, unbelievable. So, as we're working down this property, we're finding that the bed joints are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Look at that, for example. Get your full thumb in there. Which is, it's mental. You can, yeah. Probably some of the worst brickwork I've seen, isn't it, Jake?
It's terrible, mate.
I've seen some bad brickwork. Every return and corner is just so mental and like plumb and level. I don't know why the beds are so big. You're talking 20 to 30mm bed joints, and it's not like it's a timber frame what we're building where you need to pick up to hit something. It's all, I just don't know what
we were trying to work it out, weren't we?
Yeah.
Before.
Oh, they could have crammed 2 more bricks in. Anyway, so it's causing a lot of time just wasted really. We've been on this for about 45 minutes, about 2 square metres, and you can see we still need to go back over a few bits and bats and do all the perts, but you can see like we're missing stuff just because of how big the bed joints are. We will get it done, but just funny to see some really bad brickwork what was done by us for a change.
Babe, this thing ain't working out. I think we need a new direction. You're at home in this small town.
So it's just coming around here doing this repointing, and I spoke about earlier the importance of eye protection. I've just had for the first time a blade proper blow up on me. Look at that.
You take the house, I'll take the car. I'm leaving town, I'm going far away from you. I don't care what no one's got to say. You go your way, I'll take the highway. I've had this dream of leaving now. I think it's time that it came true. Find myself on the open road, well, what have I got to lose? Let the mountains, hills, and valleys grab my heart and take the lead. I hate losing you, but I gotta find me. So you take the house, I'll take the car. I'm leaving town.
Like a garden. There we go. So we are pretty much wrapped up for today. We've had a massive tidy up, because even though we've been using extractors, it's still been quite windy and they don't catch all of the dust. So we've just had a massive clean up. Today, a lot of square meterage done. Lots and lots of bricks raked out and pretty much ready to be repointed tomorrow. We still need to go over a few bits and bats with like a fine-tooth comb.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
I still need to go over a few bits and bats with a fine-tooth comb, which I'm going to go pick up a few things for tomorrow to actually do that. And then we've just got the big gable end, just this lift to do, but that won't take us long. So we'll be on the old repoint tomorrow. So I'm going to go get some stuff now, and then yeah, just start laminating compo.
Nice.
Nice.